Good morning. Welcome back to another episode with the Zachary Binks. This is episode 4 of the Ice Baby Wizard101 walkthrough, and today we're going to be doing anything and everything to do with Firecat Alley. So let's talk to Sergeant Muldoon to get it started.
You say this was orchestrated by the former death professor? I thought he was dead. Well, all the other dead are back, so yeah, that makes sense. The whole city's a mess. The guard is completely overwhelmed. I hate to ask, but could you see if Private Quinn on Firecat Alley needs help? Trident Avenue's been overrun by the undead. I don't have any guards left to try and deal with it either. You're not the first student to offer help. 2 wizards named Griffinbane went in a little while ago, and there was another named Grimwater. But none of them have come out, and I've gotten no word. Can you help me try to find them? Good luck, and above all, be careful.
We're just going to accept the Triton Avenue quest, but we aren't doing Triton Avenue today. We are just going to do Firecat Alley. So now that we got the putting out the fire quest, which is the storyline quest for Firecat Alley, we are actually going to put that on pause because there is a side quest that we can pick up right as we come in.
Halt! Oh, you're that Unicorn Way hero wizard, aren't you? What? Sergeant Muldoon sent you? Woo! I need all the help I can get. This street is ablaze, wizard, and not in the way it's always ablaze. It's been completely consumed by anger and hostility and violence. The fire elves have gone insane. A gaggle of them even broke down the gate to the dark cave. Now the undead have spilled out into the street. I can't hold all these roving mobs of mayhem at bay alone. Please, wizard, can you drive the haunted minions back?
Let's take a look. Okay, so I do not have to defeat those haunted minions. Before I do that, I believe I should have access to a side quest. Yes, I do. All the way back here with the crazy Firecat lady.
Oh, sorry. You startled me. I'm just so worried about my precious fire kitties. A crazed fire elf opened my door and they ran outside. Being kittens, they just couldn't pass up the opportunity to get out and explore, but they're too young to find their way back home. Please, wizard, this street is too dangerous right now for them to be out on their own. Do you have it in your heart to look for my fire kittens? You will? Bahooga! Oh, thank you! There are 5 missing fire kittens. You'll recognize them by
Maybe I
their
should start
colors.
using that.
Please hurry!
I got you. We're going to leave a mark here so it's easier to get back. And we're going to make sure we switch over to the Fire Kitty Rescue quest. Yep, so we're going to take a quick break from the storyline just to do this one side quest, and then we'll get back straight onto the storyline. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. It is, I'll be posting this on I believe Tuesday. And we've been posting a video every day. Crazy. I didn't know that I would have this much time. I really don't have that much time. This video that I'm recording, and I'm recording like 40 minutes before I have to leave to go to work. So hopefully we can like finally get a video sub an hour. But as of now, I don't honestly mind that the first few episodes have been a bit longer. I mean, most of the time, like the first like handful of episodes are going to be longer just because they involve like more like tutorial dialogue that I don't really want to like skip, especially for those that have like never played this game before. Like maybe like Wizard101 on console has just come out, so maybe they're starting on that and they've never played this game, and like this walkthrough could help them. Then like having all of the tutorial dialogue, in my opinion, doesn't hurt. But as we like progress throughout the game, then I can get more of y'all's input as to like what you do want to see and what you don't want to see, and like if me showing every single battle is getting tiresome, then obviously I can always cut out the repetitive battles. And I believe this next one is at Fireglobe Theater. Yes, it is. Right here. Beautiful. And if you didn't know, if you go all the way over here on your map, right here, this is where you're going to find the Smith in Firecat Alley, right near Fireglobe Theater. So there's that. And this next one, so rather than walking all that way, we are going to just teleport. And I believe this one is by Wormguts Tower. It is. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. Oh! No. I didn't mean to do this. Okay, I'll cut when this battle is done because I do not want to be showing this battle right now. And we're back. That was an unnecessary fight that definitely could have been avoided. I just got a little too carry over with myself. That was not a cat. That was... Boom. Teleport. That was just the collar.
My fire kittens! One, two, three, four. Oh, wait, where's Charo? You only found her collar? I knew this was gonna happen. Charo's been catnapped.
Bugga-wahooga.
And I know who did it. My dirty, rotten scoundrel of a sister, Bernice. She's been stealing from me since the day she was born.
Bernice.
She lives in a tastelessly decorated house up the street from mine with her blockhead husband, Larry, whom she stole from me 40 years ago. Gallant young wizard.
She stole your husband?
Do this old woman a favor and rescue
Y'all, we
my
need more of
dear
this
little
Eleanor
Charo
lore.
from my repugnant sister and her stooge of a husband.
We need more of this lore. I want to know how exactly all that happened 40 years ago. King's out. Don't sleep on us. Give us that lore. We'll be good for it. I promise. Even if you don't give it to all of the wizard community, you could just give it to us. Justice for Eleanor. That's the tagline of today's episode. Justice for Eleanor. But my goal for recording is going to be recording and uploading one video every day. See how long we can keep that up.
Blockhead. You bought fancy security elementals who have destroyed my living room, but didn't lock the stinking door?
Oh, oops. Don't I get credit for braving the fire elf pandemonium to steal you that fire kitten in the first place?
She's in crackers, Larry. Write out a formal confession, why don't you?
Oh, okay. I can do that, dear. Where do we keep the paper?
Oh, for the love of... This is my fire kitten. Just get rid of the stinking wizard already, you slack-jawed jackanape.
Yes, dear. You heard the lady at the house, meathead. We ain't giving Eleanor's fire kitty back. So get out or get hurt.
Okay, this is going to be my deck for this fight. Blue, I did, between episodes, I got blue level up to adult, and blue actually gave me this new spell, the Hail Hound, which, honestly, this is the whole reason why I wanted to pick this pet, was just for that spell. Ice doesn't have any damage over time spells, nor does Ice have any, like, X-Pip spells, and if you don't know, X-Pip just means it'll use all of the pips you have available. So right now we have 2, so it would use 2 times 120 to 120 per pip. Excuse me. So I wanted like a big hitting spell because I feel like that's what Ice lacks in, is heavy hitters. So I feel like having this X-Pip spell is really gonna carry us for some time. And I'm gonna actually stun Larry. I want like 4 or 5 pips for this. Stun immune! Okay, that's something that's going to start coming up more and more, is that not every boss will be stunnable. Most regular creatures stunnable, but starting very soon we'll see that bosses will start to not be stunnable whatsoever. And I think 4 pips will be good. But yeah, this is the new spell. The animation! And you could actually get the fire version of the spell on a fire wizard. So if this is a spell that you like the design, fire wizard all the way. The only downside of the spell is that it does take like 3 turns for all the damage to add up. But in the meantime, we can always just like heal ourselves and just pass. Or try to heal ourselves. Beautiful, that 150 is gonna kill.
I give up. You win.
Larry, you loser! This is why I can't have nice things. Go outside and think about how terrible you are.
Bernice is the real terrible. Emotional damage.
Yes, dear.
Emotional
Sorry,
damage.
dear.
As for you, give Eleanor her fire kitten back. The silly thing won't even come when you call its name.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe because you are not the rightful owner. You hag.
Charo! My sweet and spicy little baby Wavy, thank you so much for bringing her home, Wizard. Tell me, how mad did Bernice get? That'll teach her to send her beautiful clod of a husband to do her dirty work. My fire kittens and I are forever in your debt, friend.
Beautiful. Now we can continue on the main quest, which, and let me just double check actually that there is not. Perfect. Okay, going back to storyline quest. Grab this chest. We just got to defeat 2 of these haunted minions, and our deck setup is pretty good. Small, the way we like it. And we will just stun into Snow Serpent. And with this episode, we'll actually try it where if I have to defeat multiple enemies, then I'll show you the first battle with them, and then any subsequent battle that I have to do with the same enemy, I'll just cut out. So that's the first one for the haunted minions, so I'll see y'all back once we've defeated and collected the second one.
Truce. We'll keep to this corner of the street. But we're not going back in the dark cave. It's spooky in there.
And we're back. So let's go ahead and talk to Private Quinn.
The undead have promised not to venture any farther? It's not ideal, but after everything else that's happened here, I call that a win. It all started when the Fire Elves were rehearsing the song Recollection from Firecat, the musical. Everything was going fine, pitchy soprano solo aside, when one of the Fire Elves suddenly shot a tiny arrow at me. Then another elf joined in. Then another. The animosity spread like wildfire. Now even the lawn decorations have risen up and gone all stabby. A wizard named Lizzo Firespitter was coaching the elves on singing before the trouble started. I saw them attack her. I wanted to help, but...
I still can't believe they have Lizzo in this game.
I simply had to secure this position. Now I'm the only thing standing between all this chaos and Old Town. Please, will you check on Lizzo?
Yes, we're gonna check on Lizzo, and I actually believe we could just do it like this. Boom.
This is no place for a newbie like you. Wait! You're the new kid who cleaned up Unicorn Way, aren't you? Well, I'm glad you're here now. Some fire elves attacked me and stole my spell book. The truth hurts, but I'm literally powerless without it. Could you get my spell book back? You will? Thanks. Just try to be gentle, okay? The fire elves aren't evil. Something has corrupted them.
You got it. Guess it'll be the first time that we'd fight these guys and their fire. So let's take a look. We will do our normal stun into 2 pip because they're at 150. And even if y'all don't have a stun on your wizard, you could do a shield. Anything that's 0 pip or even a pass really would work. We do need some health, so I'll do that. But y'all, I'm really excited. I know I keep saying that every episode, but I'm super excited to finally level up an ice character. Okay, that was 1 out of 2. I'll see y'all back once we get that second one.
Fire for fiddle! Burnt out ends of smoky days! The stale cold smell of morning! Fire for fiddle!
There you go. Let's go talk to Lizzo. I'm gonna listen to some Lizzo
My
today.
spell book! Thank you! You really are as talented as they say. However, we're gonna need more than talent to help the fire elves. I have no idea what's causing my little friends to go cuckoo bananas like this, or how to help them. But I might know of someone who does. There's a rumor of a witch who was fired from Ravenwood that lives in hiding here on Firecat Alley. They say she turned a kid into a humongo frog. I think we can convince her to use her advanced magical prowess to help the fire elves. I might be too optimistic, but that's a human in me.
Get it? Because she has a
The
song,
wizard in
the
me
lyrics.
is worried she's the one who caused all this. Either way, we need to find her. Perhaps one of the other denizens knows how. I saw Shellis Gruffheart cowering in a corner at the top of the hill instead of helping me while I was running for my life earlier. Oh well, go ask Shellis if he knows where the witch lives.
Yeah, let's go ask Shellis.
Leave me alone! Oh, you're a wizard. Wait, you're not 2 fire elves in a wizard costume, are you? No? You promise? 'Cause I know ice magic. Okay, I believe you. Which is good, because I don't know a lick of ice magic. So, are you here to save me, magical child? Not quite. Fair enough. What do you want then? Do I know where the old witch is? I'm not sure. What I am sure of is that the bedeviled fire elves stole my strongbox. My entire month's earnings are in that box, wizard. You get my strongbox back. Wink, wink. And maybe I'll remember the answer to
I
your
say wink
question.
wink a lot. I feel like there's... No, just this one. Oh, okay. Let's defeat some of these Pathfinders, which are different than these Fire Elf Hunters, even though it looks like they are the same. For those of you that have played this game before, do you remember when the skin for these Pathfinders used to be so different, and all they did was invert the colors, so that instead of having like a red hood, it's a yellow. Y'all, the other old Pathfinders, wild, absolutely bonkers. It's 285, so we'll probably just Ice Blade into Snow Serpent or to the Hail Hound. So no, this one would do 240 over 2 rounds. Whereas this, yeah, let's do that. And all I did to get that spell was to level up the Ice Dactyl to Adult, which anyone that is just starting out is more than able to do. And that, like, honestly just takes maybe an hour, 2 hours most. And if you have some snacks, it makes it go by much quicker. Oh. We'll throw in this. But we finally see boost. So because they're fire and we're ice, we actually boost against them, which is why I decided to do Firecat Alley now. Because I knew that we wouldn't have that hard of a time because we will boost against them. And then I wanted to save Triton for when. Just for last. I just felt like it, you know? Beautiful, got the hat. So I'll see y'all when we get the other one.
Fire for Fiddle, as he loves to tell. Fire for Fiddle, the fiend of the fell. Fire for Fiddle, fire for Fiddle.
Creepiest smile. And y'all, look at this. Look what I just found out. Oh, it's not there anymore. Before on the map, if you're doing this quest, it has the old image of the Pathfinders. So it doesn't even have the new updated looks for them. King's Isle, come on. Don't do that to us. But now we gotta go. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Words are hard. Now we got to go talk to Shellis.
My strongbox! Thank you. Now about your question. I can't say for certain she's a witch, but there's a peculiar hermit who lives down the way. She keeps her windows drawn, and there's often strange smoke billowing from her chimney. That's the best I can give you. Hope it helps.
Let's go talk to this witch.
What? How dare you interrupt an old woman from her stories? Did Ambrose send you to banish me? Well, I'm not going without a fight. What's that? Corrupted fire elves? Murderous magma men? The undead have spilled from Dark Cave? They need the witch's help? First off, I'm 100% not that witch. Or any witch for that matter. I'm an alchemist. Secondly, this sounds like a city guard job. The guard is pinned down. Ugh, typical. All right then, I'll help. But I need to know exactly what we're dealing with here. Take this special vial and collect a sample of magma from those magma men you mentioned for me to analyze. We'll go from there.
Heard. I'm gonna mark that real quick. And let us leave. Ooh, I do need to pick up one of these blue wisps. Okay, we gotta defeat 2 magma men, so I'll show you that first fight. Shouldn't be too bad. They're just rank 2. So with these, I'll probably just blade into Snow Serpent and that should kill. Because there is a boost. Thank you, Blue. And now we'll Snow Serpent. And by my calculations, pushes up the glasses. Oh, we have a little friend. Oh, this is going to make it so much easier. So yeah, if you're playing this game and you have friends that you can play with, definitely I would suggest, if you're having a hard time solo, just go into a more populated realm and join other people's fights. Most people don't ever mind. And oh, 6? 6? Oh, this guy's going to meteor. Hey, you do your thing. I don't know where we're going to have a carry this episode. Shout out to Cold Blood. Thank you, Cole. People level 22 fire AoE right there. 4,000. Yo, it's going to be quite some time before we ever do that much damage. But yeah, if you ever, if you can, I would suggest playing this game with other people. You can always go to a more populated realm like Ambrose, Bartleby, etc. Or convince one of your friends, blackmail one of your friends, do what you need to
that
do
was
to
quick.
get them to play with you.
Ew, you smell like sulfur. Now, hand me the magma and I'll run a quick analysis on it. And done. Ah, looks like the root cause was a banshee's whale curse. Oh, and I recognize these melodic signatures. Bastilla Gravewind. Bastilla was the prima donna of the Fire Globe Theater decades ago. She had a bitter relationship with the Fire Elves, especially fellow actors. During a performance of magic fire music, her elf co-star accidentally summoned actual fire magic, and that was the end of poor Bastilla. I'd heard that she had a thriving underworld theater career, but apparently she's decided to return with a vengeance. A banshee's whale curse works like an auditory virus. Rehearsals for that dreadful musical served as the perfect way to infect the masses. Thankfully, this particular whale seems to have no effect on humans, but we need to help the fire elves before their little brains melt.
Oh,
To reverse the
that's
curse,
sad.
I need a Herkimer stone to record Bastilla's voice onto. Get one from the Rotting Fodder in Dark Cave.
Yes, ma'am. But before we go into Dark Cave, we are actually going to go back and talk to our good old pal Shellis. We're going to do a quick little side quest.
Could I beg your help again, Wizard? After I went home to hide the strongbox you rescued, my house was looted. Not once, not twice, but thrice! As a relic stealer, I had set out several rare and immensely valuable items I'd hoped to sell to the crowds coming in for the fire festival. Just when I thought I was safe inside my home, haunted minions broke in. Mercifully, they were distracted by the shininess of the Emberstone ring. I hope it's not crude to say, but that ring was supposed to pay my mortgage. Please, Wizard, get the Emberstone ring back for me.
Yes, we're actually going to mark a spot right there. We are going to go help out recover this ring. I'm just double checking. Beautiful. Okay, we'll see if we can get it on the first go. And if it takes us more, then as always, I will cut. But we'll do our good old freeze into Snow Serpent tech. But let me know down in the comments, what are y'all most excited for about this series? Are you excited to finally see like an ice walkthrough? Because I don't see many, if any, that are just like purely solo ice walkthrough. I think people sleep on ice. But I mean, look at that. Stunned? Like, this early tech is so good. Especially in PvP and you can stun like that. And we got it on first strat. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all, you'll also be hearing me. I'll be quoting Ashby on TikTok. She hilarious. Especially her and dressed up as the Lorax.
You got the Emberstone ring back. You've really saved my bacon, my new friend. Any chance you'd be willing to do a lowly merchant another favor?
Yeah, why not?
As I was repairing the door, those insufferable haunted minions broke down. A clatter of skeletal warriors forced their way inside my house. I chased them out, but only after one of the bony bandits swiped an ancient Mushuian sword from my collection, called the Spirit of Mukugawa. When a sword has a name, you know it's valuable. Please, Wizard, will you recover the Spirit of Mukugawa from the skeletal warriors?
Yeah. They're over by the yellow teleporter, so we'll just go down here and teleport there. Beautiful. Now I know these guys are going to be a little bit difficult because that ice. But that's fine. We are going to Blade. I'm going to try some different tech. I think Blade into Snow Serpent. Even if you don't have Blade this early, you can just use Trap. Because we're only doing like one-on-one fights in Wizard City, at least for now. So trapping and blading are basically synonymous at this stage of the game. And Frost Beetle. So yeah, if you didn't have Blade, you could have just trapped into Snow Serpent and then done Frost Beetle. But y'all, if we get to level 10 on today's episode, we get to upgrade our equipment. We get a whole brand new look.
The spirit of Mukogawa is no display piece. It was forged for combat. Take it. Just please don't let that fleshy fool squander its destiny.
The spirit of Mukugawa! Thank you, Wizard. But, oh, there's a huge gouge in the blade. I'll be lucky to get 100 gold pieces for this now. Oh well, something's better than nothing, I suppose. Now, the relic I want back the most is worth 1,000 spirit of Mukugawas. Just as I put the final nail into my repaired front door, the most disgusting creature I've ever seen came crashing in through a window. Then I realized I recognized the horrid monster. Rather, I recognized who he used to be. The spiral-renowned thief, James Annalita. James paid for his life of crime with a sentence of death, only to continue his thieving ways in the underworld under the moniker Wormguts. But Wormguts has returned to the land of the living, and he came for the relic that cost him his life, the Sleeper's timepiece. I chased him to a tower down the way, but I was no match for Wormguts and his undead minions. Could you retrieve the Sleeper's timepiece?
Yeah. For that experience, take a look. Where is it? Yep, right there. Beautiful. Let's go to... Wait, his tower is right here. Nice. And I'm gonna just check real quick. We only have 6 mana. Do y'all think we could do it with 6 mana? I think we can. Let's try. Living on the edge. We can all just stare at blue for these 10 seconds. Oh.
What's this? Did that coward shell us send a child to fight his battles? Wait, you're a wizard child, no? Ah, the Sleeper's timepiece allows its owner to control the nightmares of others. But I've been unable to master its enchantment. Care to team up? No? So be it. It's your funeral. But I warn you, I don't think you're going to like the underworld very much. Minions, attack!
Why do his like front teeth come down when he's talking? Do we have anything else that we can add? Let's throw one of those in there. Oh, I forgot to show y'all my deck. Noted. Future. Okay, so for Wormguts, 315, we just need to wait for 3 pips, and then that'll be done. Right? Or we could do 2 pips with an Ice Blade. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure it could be 2 pips. Yeah. 2 pips plus Ice Blade Hailhound will kill Wormguts. Because it'll do 324 damage. He's at 315. Then the other 4 mana that we have we can use to kill the... Skeletal Warrior. Wow, I can't believe I forgot what that was. now we will stun. Into Ghoul. Then Wormgut should die next round. And then we'll actually pass just so we have enough for the Snow Serpent, because I don't want to risk not being able to kill. The reason why I did Snow Serpent was because I knew that there could have been a chance that Frost Beetle, if it did min damage with his Ice Resist, wouldn't have killed, but Snow Serpent min would have killed regardless.
Ah! The Sleeper's timepiece was the death of me once! I don't need it ruining my afterlife too! Just pray Shellus never discovers its true value!
Beautiful. And I don't have any mana to teleport to Shellus. RIP. Which, in reality, that's fine. Because there's this teleporter here that I can use. But I need to get more mana.
You got the Sleeper's timepiece back! Thank goodness Wormguts wasn't able to unlock its powers. Its value decreases with every use. Not that I'd ever sell this beauty. Of course, I might not understand its magic, but I do understand how dangerous it is. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done, Wizard. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go buy the biggest, heaviest safe I can find.
Nice. Oh, and we got a better ring. Let's equip it. Okay, so if y'all ever run out of mana and you can't really find any, you can always go to the commons. Quick little tip. 2 ways of getting mana. You can just run around here. Yeah, Gamma was going to say something. You can just run around here and find some, or what everyone else does. Go to Hilda Brewer, who is by the fairgrounds. It's here. And you can actually just purchase potions using gold. So we're going to purchase one. And then we'll purchase another one, and now we're full. Now we'll just go back to Firecat Alley. Beautiful. So we defeated that. So now we're going to go back onto 100% not that witch. We have to go all the way to the Dark Cave. So if I'm not mistaken, we need to go to main gate, which gets us just slightly closer. We do have a teleport back, or a port back to Shellus, which is close enough to the witch. Oh, that was close. But yeah, these skeletal warriors, they pack a punch. Rotting fodder, however, nah. These peeps, easy. They're an easy, like, 1-2, bah. See, we'll just freeze. Oh, y'all, the day that we have 100% accuracy is the day that we will all fall in love with ice. But in the meantime, we can Snow Serpent and just pray. Yes. Yes.
Take our Herkimer stone. We'll dig up another to record our sickened beats upon.
Nice. Now we gotta go back to Greta. We got a port that gets us close to Greta. And yeah, remember, if you don't want to end up actually getting into fights, you can always stay on the sidewalk. In most areas, the sidewalk is like apparent. It looks like a sidewalk, talks like a sidewalk. Other places, it's just get as far to the edge as possible.
This Herkimer stone should work nicely to record Bastilla's wail. I'll override whatever noise the rotting fodder had imbued it with. You just need to get Bastilla mad enough to let out a good shriek. Herkimer stones naturally capture the sound waves of the undead. I did a little reconnaissance while you were gone. Big surprise, Bastilla is in her old house, the Diva's Tower, down the street. Good luck!
Beautiful. The Prima Donna. How far is the Prima Donna? Yeah, we could just walk there. We got a mount. No need to... So there was a silver chest. I kind of want to go for it. No, it's fine. It's fine. We got other important things to do. The main important thing is that if we finish this quest, this is like the last storyline quest before we have to actually, or second to last before we can defeat the boss in this area. And I believe we are going to be able to actually level up to level 10. So level 9. And every 5 levels is when you get a gear upgrade. So at level 10, we'll actually upgrade all of our gear before we fight the boss. And then nothing's going to be able to stop us.
At last! I've been eagerly awaiting a review of the performance I gave for the Fire Elves. What? Are you not a fan? Well, Malastar is.
Malastar?
None of you wretched living creatures' opinions will matter.
How many different ways are there to pronounce?
Master's plan is fulfilled, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Like, I swear, people really do be out here pronouncing names in this game 10 different ways. And then we're all left, like, confuzzled. We're like, so, well, which is it? Is it Malastar? Malastar? Malastair? Malastair? Mahalawobuga? I don't know why I said that. Y'all just ignore me. Yo, why didn't you remind me? I gotta show my deck before these fights. Well, it's the same deck that I've been using literally this entire episode. Nothing has changed. And we fizzled. How? Why? Okay. Fire off out of the way. Now we are just going to Ice Blade into Hailhound, which will kill. Now, if you didn't have Ice Blade or Hailhound, I would recommend just packing probably 3 total Snow Serpents and just 3 Ice Traps, and then just trap, Snow Serpent, to get the kill. And then weave in a few Frost Beetles for some extra damage. You can always also equip a different type of amulet that gives a different item card. Mine, I do like Ghoul, because it does give us some health back. But, like I said, this pet is not impossible to obtain. You just go to the pet pavilion, open the kiosk, find it, find one that's cheap enough to hatch with, and hatch with it. Beautiful. And we'll probably just do some Frost Beetles to speed it up. One more Frost Beetle and a Tick should kill. And there y'all have it. As long as we don't fizzle. But even if we did, we just pass another round. She'd be dead squared. Oh.
How dare you upstage my comeback performance? It was going so well, too. I laughed. I cried. Oh, it was better than Firecats. Enjoy this
I
day,
bet Firecats is just
for
like
when
a
you bear witness to Malistair's
parody of Cats, the
madness,
musical.
then you will be sorry. This entire wretched city will be sorry!
Okay, back to Greta.
Did you capture Bastilla's whale? Great! What's that? She warned there's still more to Malistair's sinister plan? Wait, Malistair's behind this?
Oh no, who would have ever thought?
Malistair? Drake? The Death Professor? I'd heard he blew himself up with a death school after his sweet wife, Sylvia, passed. Truth be told, I'm not surprised. There was always a certain darkness about him. Sylvia was too good for that entire Drake family, if you ask me. Nonetheless, we still need to transmute Bastilla's whale into a cure for the Fire Elves. We'll just need a few things before we can get started. Unfortunately, the alchemical transmutation will require some equipment that I'm no longer privy to. One student turns himself into a humongo frog, and everyone wants the alchemy professor run out of town.
Tea.
Bartleby forbid Ambrose have my back. Anyhow, I can make do with crafting equipment. Here's a list of items to borrow from Gloria Crendel in Old Town. Just, don't mention my name.
We did level up. Let's go. Where's her voice? Yay, you're doing really well. Come to the school for a new spell. Of course. Y'all, we gotta go to Gloria Crandall. We got to level 10, and we gotta go get a new spell. Let's go home first. We're gonna go pick up that new spell. Yeah, I'm so excited. I think I know what the spell is. And I believe your level 10 spell is going to be your rank 3. It is your rank 3 Evil Snowman. Y'all, this is where we start picking up some damage. 240, 300, let's go. It's still less than Hailhound. But we'll definitely just keep like one of these in our deck. In all honesty, we don't need both of these Frost Beetles. So I'll probably get one of those out, and this will probably be the deck that we're running with. It's like a 1, a 2, a 3. We have our X, we have our Ice Blade, a heal, a Ghoul to heal us, and a stun. We don't really need to talk to him. But we do need to go get some new equipment, because we're level 10, and we definitely need that before we finish off Firecat Alley. So, Crown Shop. Oh, actually, we can go to Social and go to just find someone in the Wizard City Bazaar. And let's do it. Because Gloria Crandall's also in Old Town. Y'all, here we go. I would like to buy equipment. So here's the thing. Double tap level 1 on school. Now we look. 59. 59 and 1 resist is the best that I've seen. So the difference is this 59 and 3 ice resist is only to ice, whereas this is 1 resist to every school. And we don't really want damage right now because I mean we do in the end, but that's not gonna give us a percentage of damage. Just add 1 point, and that doesn't mean anything. But this does. So let's do that, and we're gonna go with our white and light blue. and equip and sell. Now we need a new robe. Ooh, they be expensive. 89.2, that's the one we want, but it's 12. Can we sell anything? We gotta sell all the stuff we don't want. Boots, sell. Want, we don't need that one. Sell. A thame. No, we're keeping Heartsteel forever, really. No. Hey, if you ever wanted the Boogeyman pendant, that's from Wormguts. Is where we got that from. Mine I bought, but the original we... No, we'll need some of these to actually decorate our stuff with. Storm Shield, sell it. No one ever uses that spell. Reagents, keep all your reagents. I will say pet snacks though. There are going to be a couple of these that I am going to sell just to make some money. These golden pizzas, yeah, easy money. Okay, back to buying. Okay, robe. So double click level, 1 on school, and now we can get the runed cloak. I think it's the best. Ooh, I could do accuracy. Nah, I think it's the rune cloak. I want defense, really. 1%'s not really gonna make or break it. Yep, sell the other one. Now boots, double click level, single click school, 19.1, 31. That's what we're gonna do. Pick colors, white, light blue. Equip. Yes. Wands, we're not gonna change. Athame, we're not gonna change. Amulet, we actually might change. I said might. These 3 suck. 2 traps, not for our school, and a weakness. Nah, we're good. Ring, there might actually be a better ring. 45.30, 59.36. There we go. Let's buy that and equipped. And sell the old one. And the deck, we don't really need a new deck right now, so I'm chilling. Y'all, wait, did I not? I got the right cloak. Oh, I didn't color it correctly. Yeah, I'll do that between episodes. No, I have to do that right now. Okay, we're gonna go color it. Okay, let us go. Before we go talk to Gloria Crendel, like I said, we need to change the color because for whatever reason it didn't work the first time. And I can also pick up more of these mana. So yeah, you could just come to the dye shop, which is in the shopping district right here, Darla. And this is where you can dye your clothes, change your pet's color, typically just with pickles and dragons, but also your pet's name. But I am going to take my rune cloak and turn it to a white light blue. That matches. Beautiful. Okay, now we're popping. Is there a way to get it to be like... No, I was wondering if there was a way to get it to be like the same blue as blue. But alas, let's go speak to Gloria Crendel. And then we're basically going to be done with Firecat Alley. We just have this quest to finish. We have one more and a side quest, and then we'll be done.
Hello, young wizard. How can I help you craft today? You'd like to borrow some crafting items. I suppose that's all right. Let's see your list. 1 large beaker, 1 crucible, 5 aludels, and a small athanor. Well, this is your lucky day. I just received a crate of those items. Of course, there are a few other items in the crate as well. Tell Greta she's welcome to them too. Call it an overdue parting gift. right. I can spot Greta's alchemy setup a mile away. Don't worry. Everybody knows she's been hiding on Firecat Alley. Oh, do say hello for me.
And she's playing it coy as if no one knows.
How did it go? You got everything on the list? And Gloria says hello? Oh. Let's just get this done. Go set up the alchemy table over there. Ooh, that equipment is nice enough for an amateur like you to perform the transmutation. Go on. Just place the Herkimer stone on the crucible.
Okay.
There we are. Now bring me the potion and let me check your work.
I feel like I did a great job.
Wow! A+ work here, young one. Good work. Now for the next part of the plan. The curative intonation potion will work similarly to the initial curse, so you'll need to administer it to an influential fire elf. Alicane Swiftarrow is the most famous fire elf actor alive. Once he's cured, just explain to him that it's up to him to pass the cure on to his people. You'll find Alicane in the Fire Globe Theater. I've imbued your wand with the curative potion. Now go give Alicane a good thwacking.
Beautiful, I can do that. So I know I have this. And there is a side quest that I need to complete, but I can't do it until after this quest. So we're gonna go give the big old bad guy the thwacking. And this honestly should be very easy just because we are ice, and ice beats fire by a long shot. Silver chest. Oh, shoot. I'll see y'all once I'm done with this silver chest. Beautiful. Ooh. Exciting. We'll talk more about spell elements once we actually... We'll get a quest that'll talk everything and anything about spell elements, and then that's when we'll start using it. But we won't do it just yet. Oh, I'm so excited. This will be fun. Okay, my plan is a snowman, snow serpent, yeah, these four, freeze, frost beetle, snow serpent, evil snowman. Then we got the hailhound, our blade, a heal, and the ghoul. And I'll probably throw in a couple volcanic shields just to have that fire resist.
Fire for Friddle! The greatest magicians have something to learn! Fire for Friddle! Wizard City must burn! Fire for Friddle!
They really made these elves creepier. Like, that will haunt my nightmares forever. Okay, we're gonna take care of the Magma Man first, and I think the way that we're gonna do that is to Evil Snowman it. So I'm going to freeze Volcanic Shield. Yeah, I'll freeze the Magma Man. Then I'll Volcanic Shield. Which is good. If I freeze it now, that means next turn it won't do anything. So that I can... They've updated the coloration on the Magma Man. I really like it. Then we can Volcanic Shield. And then we'll attack it with Snowman, and then we'll use our Hailhound for Alicane. But if you're doing this with a free-to-play deck and you don't have this pet, then I recommend having two snowman, two serpents, and carry a couple ice traps, and you should be good. You can snowman the Magma Man once, and then snowman and ice or snow serpent or evil snowman and snow serpent Alicane. But we will snowman the Magma Man. Nice, good call from us. Beautiful. Now for Alicane Swiftarrow, we're gonna Blade. And the nice thing about the Hellhound is because it does damage over time, if he puts up a shield, it will only be used for one of the damage, like one of the ticks. Because the damage over time is over 3 rounds or 3 ticks, is as you would say. So of those 3 ticks, it would only be used for one of them. And I know I need at least 3 pips. I'll shield again. And that should be enough. Because with fire, there should also be a small boost in these earlier levels. And then we could just heal up next round. We'll be chilling. And we have a fire shield, so we're good. Beautiful. Let's heal ourselves up. Y'all, we're cooking. No pun intended, but we're cooking. Let's just throw in a beetle, because why not? And we definitely know that he's dead next round, because that tick, the last tick will do another 190. But we just did it now. Let's go.
Lo, the dark resonance hath been driven from my brain. By the hand of this gentle wizard, I am again stark raving sane. How can I ever repay you?
Let's go talk to Alicane. Shove this potion down
You
his throat.
say only I can deliver my people from the grip of this dreadful banshee's curse? But how? I am an actor.
An
We
actor.
are the opposite of people. The cure and my voice hath entwined? Then accept the role of hero I must, and I shall deliver a performance for the ages.
This face
to the
is
streets!
freaking creepy. Literally, that is so different. It used to be where you would take the potion and the text would literally say you shove it down his mouth. So I guess they are now erring in the period of consent, which I'm
In the beginning,
very much
there
for.
was the Dragon Titan, an immortal being capable of burning an entire world or rekindling a soul's lost spark. From the embers left in its wake, there came the race of dragons who harnessed the power of fire to rule the lands. As fire magic passed to younger races, dragons were pushed out of the fledgling worlds, seeking refuge neath the sleeping form of their ancestor. Their drake offspring formed alliances with roving human clans to rebel against their parents, ultimately establishing the empire of Dragonspire.
Nice. And that's where you find the history of magic. So we only really need 4 more. That's great. And then 2 more of the smith. Y'all, we're doing so good with this. Greta, well, we could just port back to Greta.
Well, did you fix this mess? Can I go back to my stories now? Finally! This whole ordeal has made me realize that I don't miss working with students as much as I'd previously thought. No offense. Run along then, dear. And if you would be so kind as to omit my name from your official reporting to the city guard, I'd appreciate it. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta. I gotta go to Private Quinn to talk to him, and then I believe after that we can turn in this quest and we will be done, or at least 90% done with Firecat Alley. We do have Lizzo's final side quest right here that we'll pick up.
Hey, newbie, or should I say hero of Firecat Alley. Uh-huh. I see you. I mean, you even managed to correct Alicane's pitchy singing. We're all set to resume rehearsals for Firecat, the musical. Except for one gigantic undead singer-sized problem. In the middle of all the confusion earlier, I was accosted by a banshee named Melwina Smite, violently demanding a role in the play. She screamed that she wasn't leaving without a part. Then the crazy banshee knocked the orange juice I was drinking right out of my hand. I was so flustered I said the first words that popped into my head. Thankfully it worked. She left, scream singing back to her forlorn tower. Now I either have to write a part for something called a Deucical Cat or face Melowina's wrath when I tell her she's not in the play. Unless she might be less inclined to start a fight if someone with your reputation delivers the bad news. You'll do it? Thanks!
Yes, we'll do it for you, girl. We'll do anything for Lizzo. Okay, this is gonna be our deck. We'll take out the volcanic shields. This is gonna be our deck. You can always add in another snowman and another snow serpent if you don't have the Hailhound and Ghoul. And a couple ice traps as well, if you don't have the blade. But we got this. Yeah, we got this. Okay, we're gonna use the Ghoul on the Haunted Minion. So I'm gonna use this turn to blade. And then, ooh, okay, so we have a power pip. So because we have a power pip, if we use the Ghoul, it's gonna use both of these pips, the single and the power pip, because we don't have a Mastery of Death, whereas this power pip only counts as 2 if we use an ice spell. So instead, we are going to Hailhound the boss, because since we have a blade, that'll kill. And then we will wait until we have 2 pips to use the Ghoul or the Snow Serpent on the minion. Because otherwise we would be wasting a pip if we just Ghouled right now. But this Hailhound looks dope. Beautiful. Let's just freeze the minion. 162, so that means it's gonna do 324? Yeah, 324 for the next 2 rounds. Damn! Just so we can get health back. And Melina's under 362, so she'll die at the beginning of next round. And pass. Nice. Ice, ice, ice. Get it? Nice.
Smolina, be the Juicycle. From the top, Juicicles do, and Juicicles can.
You're joking me.
Juicicles can, and Juicicles do. Intruder, how dare you?
You're joking.
I'll have you
It
know,
didn't?
I've recently been cast as a major role in a very prestigious local theater production. Why are you
Y'all, it didn't even
interrupting
count because...
rehearsals? There's no role for me. But Lizzo said she made up the character so I'd stop harassing her? And she sent you here so I couldn't get violent? I see that Lizzo was wrong for lying to me. Just as I see that she was also wrong about me not getting violent. Come here!
Y'all. We have to defeat her again. That is so dumb. Wiz, fix your game. King's come on. That literally should not have happened. Well, y'all, I'll see y'all when this is done.
I quit! I don't want that stupid part in that stupid play with those stupid fire elves anyway! Juicicle Cat! He's so stupid! Ugh.
There we go. Lizzo, you better be happy. We defeated her twice.
Hey, Wiz, how'd Melwina take the news? She said the part was stupid. And attacked you? I'm so sorry. At least she's out of her hair now. To be honest, she's right about the part being stupid. It was the best name I could conjure up on the spot. Guess we gotta blame it on my juice. Thanks for your help, newbie. I could tell you're gonna be a star around here. Now go on, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving.
See, those are lyrics from Lizzo's songs. Go and dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving. Yes, Lord. Trying to get that new stuff. Been there, swimwear. Da-da-da-da, cool stuff. Now I just want to listen to Lizzo. I think that's what I'm going to do off screen. Listen to Lizzo, upgrade my pet. We got a lot to do off screen. But what we can do right now is finish up Firecat Alley, and then next episode we're gonna be taking over Train
Great
Avenue.
balls of fire! You're alive. When I didn't hear back from you, I just assumed. Well, I'm glad you weren't fricasseed. Did you find Lizzo?
Fricasseed?
She's safe now. Whew. And
Tell
the
me in the
cure for the
comments, what
fire
does
elves madness
fricasseed
is
mean?
being administered as we speak. You're amazing. You should tell Sergeant Muldoon. And feel free to mention how I'm still bravely defending this position. If it comes up. Thanks, Wizard. I couldn't have done it without you.
Beautiful. I believe, yep, that is the last side quest in Firecat Alley. Y'all, look at that. All Firecat Alley done in under an hour and a half, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But like I said, check out the next episode. And we finished Gloria Crendel. Let's do hers real quick.
I knew you'd have no trouble securing those supplies. Now, a magical binding here, some weaving spells there, all done. I hope those robes serve you well, wizard. Good fortune on all your travels.
Y'all, we didn't even have to buy it. We could have just waited. Well, here you go. This is why you want to complete Gloria Crendel's quest. It's because she gives you like a good level 10 outfit. So, next time, now y'all know.
Hello again, young wizard.
You don't
Do
need
the
to buy
smell
it.
of
You can just get it from
brimstone
her.
and burnt hair spell word from Firecat Alley? You helped quell an undead insurrection and cured a fire elf curse? Impressive. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making headway.
Beautiful. Okay, well there y'all have it. Next time, on the next episode, we're going to be taking down Triton Avenue, and that'll finish up 3 of 3 lanes in Old Town. And that'll be one step closer finishing Wizard City. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, have a good morning.